Okay, consider series to be an important topic because every CRT has at least minimum one question from series. You'll get minimum one question. Okay, so how many types of series do we have? Three types: numeric, alphabetical, and alphanumeric series. Okay, and how many models of questions do we have in series? We will be having three models. Okay, Ma, can you please turn off your camera? Yeah, thank you. So we will be having three models. They are, you will be given, for example, some numbers, and you will be asked to find the last term of the series. First model is finding the last term of the series. Second model is you will be asked to find the missing term. So you will be given A, B, C. Some term will be missed here, and you will be asked D, E, F, G, H. You are asked to find the missing term. And what is the third type of questions?
Odd one.
Yes, identifying the wrong number in the series, wrong term in a series. So these are the three different types of questions which will be asked in series. Okay, so out of these three, which is the most difficult one? Any idea? Alphanumeric?
Yes, sir.
No. Finding the wrong term in this
Numeric, sir.
numeric logic is difficult. I consider numeric series is difficult. Why? Because why is that difficult? Because we have a lot of numbers, right? We have a lot of numbers, and we can have a lot of logics involved here. Okay, so please remember one thing while solving a question from series. Okay, when you attempt a question from series kada, you might not have a note of time. Okay, మనం అప్పుడప్పుడు టైం చూసుకోం సిరీస్ క్వశ్చన్ లో. We'll be keep on doing that. Okay, so whenever you come across a series question, first spend not more than 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds, spend some 30 seconds. If you find any logic, otherwise leave that question for them and proceed with your test and come back to that question at the end. Okay, please note this point: when you attempt a question on series, you won't have a note of time. ఎంత టైం ఎంత ఫాస్ట్గా అయిపోతుందో మనకు తెలియదు, చాలా ఫాస్ట్గా అయిపోతుంది. Okay, so I consider numeric series to be difficult because any series can be asked, whereas when we have alphabets included in the series, you will be we have alphabets from A to Z, isn't it? Alphabets. So the logic gets constrained to 26 terms. Kada. And in these three models, I consider this to be the difficult model. The remaining two are easy. I consider this to be a difficult model. Clear? Okay. Now we have prerequisites for series. Okay. To save some time in your exam, I want you to have an idea. Okay. If you can remember these numbers, you can, or just have an idea of squares of numbers from 1 to 30. Okay. Cubes of numbers from 1 to 10. And prime numbers from 1 to 50. You should have an idea about these three numbers. For example, if I give you 625, you should be in a position to identify that this is a square, or 576, or 441.
21,
Okay.
sir.
Perfect. So you should be in a position to identify the squares and cubes. Isn't it? For example, say 343, 7 cube. Okay, 729, 9 cube. Okay. So no need to remember that, but you should be in a position to identify them. Clear? So shall we start today's session? Guys, is series done to you? Yes or no previously? No. Okay, series is not discussed. Okay, in series there won't be much to explain, but understanding the logic. So let's get started, guys. Let's start with an easy question. Let's start with an easy question. Answer.
25, sir.
23,
25.
23, sir.
23.
25, sir.
Okay, so we have different answers.
25.
Okay, 25. So how did you get 23?
Difference of 4.
No, you got 25, difference of 4, perfect. So how did you get 23? Is it a calculation mistake or do we have any other logic?
Sir, mistakes, calculus mistakes, sir.
Calculation mistake, then fine. Because I'm surprised, because do we see any series can have two logics. Kada, there can be another logic also. So I was surprised that did I miss some logic in this question or not? Okay, so whenever I come across a question from series, the first thing that I will do is I will find the difference between two consecutive terms for any series. Now here 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 and 4. So the difference is constant throughout this series. So I can say that the next term will be 23. Sorry, 20. Why did I write 23 here? Sorry, my bad. Yeah, you confused me. Okay, so 21 plus 4, 25. Okay, and remember one thing, the logic that we consider or we assume should be consistent throughout the series. This is important. Okay, so we cannot have four terms. Okay, you cannot have four terms consistent with the logic that you have assumed and fifth term not consistent. Okay, then our assumed logic is wrong. Okay, so there is some other logic. Clear? The first thing I want you to do is just find the difference and then we'll get the logic. Clear? Yeah, 25. So answer for this question.
One 154, sir. 154.
150. Animals answer. So what's the logic?
Multiples of 4.
Multiples of 4.
Multiples of 4. Okay. So we have 54, 66, 82. We have 102 and 126. So now, so is this an increasing series or decreasing series?
Increasing.
Increasing. Okay, now let's find the difference between these numbers. Okay, so 54, 66 minus 54, this is I guess 12. 82 minus 66, this is 16. This is 20 and this is 24. Now, understand one thing. This is increasing series. Is it increasing gradually or rapidly? How is this increasing?
Gradually, sir.
or gradually? So whenever we have an increasing series, series increasing gradually, the mathematical operation involved might be addition. Okay, it should be addition. When you have series increasing rapidly, what can the mathematical operation be?
Multiplication.
Multiplication.
Only multiplication, or can we have any other
Division.
operation?
Square.
Division.
Cubes.
Square. So these are the three possibilities. So whenever you have an exponentially or rapidly increasing series, okay, it can be either multiplication, squares or cubes. Now this is increasing gradually. Okay, now if I check the differences 12, 16, 20, 24, what is common between these differences? Okay, they differ by 4. So the difference between 12 and 16 is 4. The difference between 16 and 20 is 4, and 20 and 24 is also 4. So the next difference will be 24 plus 4, 28. Now the difference between these two numbers is 28. So this number will be 126 plus 28, which will be 154. Perfect. Okay, so that is how you need to analyze a question from series. Clear? Any doubts? Quick responses, please.
No, sir.
No doubts. Okay. Yeah. Next question. So I'll give you 40 seconds.
21.
Please don't mention the answers in the chat box because I want students to make mistakes. Okay, నాకు మీరు ఈ సెషన్స్ లో మిస్టేక్స్ చేయడం కావాలి, నాట్ ఇన్ ద ఎగ్జామ్. బట్ దట్స్ హౌ వి లెర్న్, వి రియలైజ్ అవర్ మిస్టేక్స్. Okay, we have one response 22. 21, 21. Okay, so the numbers are 12, 14, 15, 16, then 18, 20. Now just find the differences. Okay, it is the difference between these two is plus 2, plus 1. 15 minus 14 is plus 1. Again it is plus 1. It is plus difference.
18, 20 plus 2, sir. You keep an
Okay, sorry. Yeah, my bad, sorry. Plus 2. And what will be this? Can we determine
Plus
this?
1.
How will that be plus 1? It is 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So do we have any cycle here?
No.
We can't say that, isn't it?
Alternatives.
Okay, this logic is not involved. Now, so if you observe, pardon? Yeah, tell me, ma. You can speak. Combination
First,
of,
third, and fifth are multiples of 3.
okay. So if you observe 12, 15, 15, 18, and if I consider consecutive numbers 14, 16, 16, 20. Okay, so what is the difference between these two? 15 and 12, 3. Okay, 15 and 18, 3. Okay, this is consistent. Here 14 plus 16 plus 2, 16 and 20 plus 4. Okay, so what will be the difference between these two?
Plus
What
8,
will be?
sir. Plus 6, plus 6.
It can be plus 6 or plus 8. See, these can be plus 6 or plus 8. I am not sure because it can be 2 plus 2 or 2 into 2. Okay, but whereas 12 and 15 the difference is 3, 15 and 18 the difference is 3 again. So 3 is constant. So the next number will be 21 plus 3. Okay, if I ask to determine this number, that can be either 26 or 28. I am not sure. Because how did we get 4 here? It can be 2 into 2 or 2 plus 2. So the next number can be 4 into 2 or 4 plus 2. So it can be either 6 or 8. Did you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I cannot say what this number is, but I can say that this number is 21 for sure. Okay, so the answer for this question should be 21. Perfect. So guys, can I move to next question? Yeah, it can be 4 square also. Yeah, 2 square, 4 square and 16. Perfect. Yeah, great.
99, sir.
Okay, please don't disclose your answers. My sincere request. We have answers coming. We have 297s. Ninety-nine, 99. Okay. So the numbers are 41, 43, 46.
Prime numbers difference.
Prime numbers, huh? Okay. 51, 58. Then we have 69 and 82. Okay. So the difference between these 2, 3, then 5, 7. Okay. And this is 11. And this is 13. Perfect. So what are these numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13.
Prime.
Prime number. Between the next two numbers should be the next prime number, which is 17. So 82 plus 17 is 99. So the last number in this series should be 99. Guys, I have a question for you. Okay. If I give you a series 3, 5, 7 dash.
9 or
9.
11, sir.
9
11
or
or 11.
9 or 11. Perfect. Because 3, 5, and 7 can be odd numbers, 3 consecutive odd numbers, or 3 consecutive prime numbers. Okay. So perfect. The answer is 11. Now, when will this be 9? Okay.
If one is given.
If the
When I
one.
okay, if we have 1 at the start, okay, the number will be 9 here. Now, when that number will be 7? Sorry, when the number will be 7?
Sir, beside that number 13, sir.
No, otherwise, if I have 2 here, okay, then
11.
the number will be 11. Because if you observe with these three numbers, 3, 5, 7, you cannot decide whether the given three numbers follow odd number pattern or prime number pattern. So to do that, either you should have 1 or either you should have 2 at the start. Clear? Clear, guys? This is one logic that many students miss. So I don't want you to miss this logic in the exam. Now, so please don't shout the answers. Please yeah, message me the answers in the chat box. So you have 40 seconds. Okay, we have 40 responses. Okay. And answers 21, 26. Unanimous answers are 21, but we have 26. Okay, so what is the logic here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Yeah, perfect. Someone told me this. Yeah, Fibonacci series. Perfect. So this, if you observe, this is a Fibonacci series. So what is a Fibonacci series? So how did you get 3 here? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 1 plus, yeah, adding previous two terms. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. Okay. 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. And the next number will be 8 plus 13, which is equal to 21. And these type of series are called Fibonacci series. When any term of a series is equal to the sum of the 2 consecutive terms. Clear? Clear, guys?
Sir, I have another logic, sir. Getting
Yeah.
eight. Sir, I have one logic regarding I have also get 18, sir.
You got 18, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I
Tell me
taken
your logic.
sir. There is two one difference is one, sir.
Okay.
Okay. 3-1 difference is 1. 3-2 difference is 1.
Okay.
So initially, beside 1 there is no term. Consider 0,
Oh,
sir. First
okay.
initial.
Okay.
Consider 0.
See,
0
see,
plus 1.
you cannot consider in the series. Please do understand that. How can you consider if I give
See,
you
sir.
1 to see
Sir,
before
sir, sir.
there,
For
see you
getting
cannot
3.
consider any first term or any term in the series. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. That is a given series. You cannot consider 0 here. Okay, now tell me. Difference is
Sir,
2.
sir. Difference is 3.
Okay.
Difference is 5. Difference
Okay.
is not difference. 8 after difference is 5. See, sir.
Okay.
For getting 2 and 3, the difference is 1.
Okay. The difference is 1
Okay, sir.
here.
Okay. For 3 and 5, difference is 1 plus 1.
Okay.
Previous.
But
And
here,
5 and 8.
1 minute. Here the difference is 0. Difference is 1. Here the difference is 1 again. Here the difference is 2. Okay. How can you say what
Sir,
will be the difference
sir,
between
sir.
these two?
Sir. 0 plus 1. 1. 1 plus 1. 2.
So where is
Come
0?
down, sir.
0. Okay. 0 plus 1. 1.
1. 1 plus 1.
So
2.
where is, okay. 1 minute. You have 0 here, 1 here. How did you get 1 here? Okay. I considered 0 plus 1 is 1. Okay. So here this difference should be 1 plus 1. Kada? If you are considering this, it should be 1 plus 1. You should have 2 here, but you have 1 here. Okay. So I can say that the logic that you have assumed is not consistent throughout the series. It might be consistent with 4 or 5 terms, not with all the terms. And the logic which we assume, తీసుకుంటామో అది మొత్తం అన్ని టర్మ్స్ సాటిస్ఫై చేయాలి. అన్ని టర్మ్స్ లోనే ఆ లాజిక్ వ్యాలిడ్ అయి ఉండాలి. If it is not valid with even single term, your logic is not correct. Okay. So 0 plus 1, 1. Okay. So here the difference should be 1 plus 1. Kada? How can it be 0 plus 1 again? So do you have any explanation for that? No. So this series is clearly a Fibonacci series. You cannot have other logic. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 3, 8. And the next term should be 3. 21. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Quick responses, please.
No, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So ఇది తీసుకోండి. It should be consistent throughout the series. So you have 30 seconds. Ma, what's your doubt? You are not audible.
నువ్వు కూడా
So we have unanimous answers. Okay.
223, sir.
2. Okay.
Into 2 plus 1.
So we have 213. Okay. So 6, 13, 27, 55. Now this is an increasing series. Now tell me, is it increasing gradually or rapidly?
Gradually.
Gradually.
Rapidly, sir.
This is increasing rapidly, isn't it? It is not increasing gradually. 6, then 13, then 27, then 55. Okay, then 111. I can see that this has become almost double, almost double, almost double. Okay, so what is the perfect logic involved here? I can say that the math multiply. Okay.
2 plus 1.
2 and 1. Oh, perfect. So I can say that the logic, the mathematical operation involved might be multiplication. So 13 can be written as 2 into 6 plus 1. Yes. Then 27 can be written as 13 into 2 plus 1. 55 can be written as 27 into 2 plus 1. Okay. 111 can be written as 55 into 2 plus 1. So if you observe, this is what we have assumed. And this logic is consistent throughout the series, isn't it? ఇది మొత్తం అన్ని టర్మ్స్ వ్యాలిడ్ అవుతున్నాయి. సో ద నెక్స్ట్ టర్మ్ విల్ బి 111 into 2 plus 1. So this will be equal to 223. Should be 223. So how many of you did like this? How many of you identified this logic? Do we have any other way of solving this?
Sir, common difference.
Sir, taking difference, sir.
Common difference
Taking
7 table.
difference, sir.
Taking the
Multiples of one.
difference. Okay, so I told you at the start that I will be taking the difference first. This is 7. 1 minute, guys. The difference between 6 and 13 is 7. This is 14. Okay, this is 28. This is 56. So I can see that how did we get 14 into 2? How did we get 28 here? 14 into 2. How did we get
28.
will be 56 into 2, which will be 112. So add 112 to 111. So the answer is still 223. There will not be any change in the answer. So you can either follow the first logic or second logic. Ma, please don't reveal your answers in, okay. You can reveal that after 30 seconds. If you have solved them, then please type in the chat box. Okay. Let's not disclose the answers. So 223. So you can either follow this method or this method, but the answer is clear. Now, so 1, 2, 6, 15. Please don't disclose the answer. You have 30 seconds.
Okay, sir.
Okay, we have one different answers. Okay, so I have a unanimous answer 92, 82. Okay, you replied 82 because of calculation mistake. Okay, and we have 102 is also a calculation mistake. How did you get 116? Now let's find the difference. 2 minus 1 is 1. 6 minus 2 is 4. 15 minus 6 is 9. 31 minus 15 is 16. And 56 minus 31 is 25. Now you can speak. What are these numbers?
Squares.
Square roots.
Natural numbers.
Perfect square. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. So I can say that the next difference between two numbers will be 6 square, which is 36. So 56 plus 36 is 92. So the answer for this question should be 92, guys. Do we have any other logic here? No. Okay, and you can also observe that this is a rapidly increasing series. See, this has almost got doubled, almost doubled. So when we have a rapidly increasing series, involved might be multiplication or squares or cubes. Now this is another easy question. You have 30
Excuse me, sir.
seconds.
Excuse me, sir.
Please don't disclose the answers.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me, ma.
sir, previous, once again, so previous question, sir.
The difference is squares of consecutive numbers from
Sir,
1.
for first, sir, for first and third and fifth, we can do in that way, sir.
And 6. How did you do this? Okay, let's discuss this after this question. This is an easy question. Yes.
Into 4.
Please don't disclose the answers. Okay, perfect. 3072. So 3, 12, 48, 192, then 768. Just tell me this is rapidly increasing. Now, when I see 3, 12, and 48, what is the first idea that we'll get? ఈ 3 numbers చూడగానే మనకి ఏం ఐడియా వస్తుంది?
They are multiple. Both the
Okay.
numbers are multiples.
Yeah, so 12 can be written as 3 into 4. Okay, 48 can be written as 12 into 4. Okay, now let us see what is the value of 48 into 4 is 192, and again 192 into 4 is 768. So the logic which I have assumed is correct. So the next term will be 768 into 4, and this will be, what is the value of this?
3072.
3072. Perfect. So the answer for this question should be 3072. Now, guys, 1 minute. Yeah, what's your doubt in this?
So first term and third term is into 5 and plus 1, sir.
This one
Yes, sir.
into,
5 plus 1.
okay,
And third term and fifth term into 5 plus 1.
okay.
And fifth and seventh will be can be done into 5 plus 1, sir.
But what will be the logic between these two? VT could have, there should be some logic, kada. So why do you have 2 and 15 in the series? What is the logic between 15 and 56? Can you explain that? Yes or no? You should be, if this is 2 into 7 plus 1, okay, and if instead of 56, if you have 15 into 7 plus 1, okay, then I would have considered this logic. But we have got 56 here. How did you get 56 here then? Who asked me this question?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so the logic which you have assumed is valid for 1, 6, and 31. Okay, can you tell me a logic between these numbers 2, 15, and 56? No, which you have assumed is not correct. Kada. Yes, can I move to next question, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I will give you 30 seconds. Okay, time's up. So we have the numbers 0, 3, 8, 15, 24, 35, 48. Now, can you identify any relation between these?
Odd numbers.
Odd numbers.
Okay, or
Difference prime numbers.
difference is prime number. Huh? Okay,
No, sir.
so 0 plus 3.
These are numbers.
Okay, let's find the difference. So this is 3, this is 5, this is 7, this is 9 here. Okay, so you have 9. So
9 is
odd
not prime number.
So 11, then 13, then 48 plus 15. So what's 48 plus 15? 63. So how many of you have done like this? Quick responses. How many of you have done like this? Raise your hands. Okay, perfect. Now let us see. Now I will be writing, identify those. What are these? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36,
Squares.
49. Squares.
Quiz.
Okay. So how did you get 0 here? Minus 1. How did you get 3? 4 minus 1. How did you get 8? 9 minus 1. How did you get 15? 16 minus 1. 25 minus 1. 36 minus 1. 49 minus 1. And so You can also get the answer as 63 if you follow this way also. Okay, so this sum of series can be solved in more than one way, but the answer will remain same. Clear, guys? Quick responses. Can I move to next question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm discussing more logics because you need. Okay, so if you have a question exam, you should be in a position to identify that logic. Okay, that's why I'm discussing more than one logic if we have any. $350. I guess you are right. Now the given numbers are 2, 10, 30, 68, 130, 222. Okay, is the logic increasing gradually or rapidly?
Increasing.
Rapidly, kada. It's not gradual. Okay, gradual and 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is a gradually increasing series. Whereas 2, 10, 30, 68, 130. This is rapidly increasing series. Okay, now I will be writing some numbers. Try to identify them. 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216. What are these?
Cube.
Q plus
Q.
1.
Cubes of
Q plus 1.
Okay.
Q plus
1
1.
to 2, 1 to 6.
Okay, so how did we get 2 here? 1 plus 1. I'm assuming the logic. Okay, I'm not determining the logic. I am assuming this. So how did I get 2? So this is 1 cube. This is 2 cube. This is 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube, and 6 cube. So okay, 8 plus 2 is 10. 27 plus 3 is 30. 64 plus 4 is 68. 125 plus 5 is 130. 216 plus 6 is 222. So I can say that the logic which is consistent throughout the series is n cube plus n. Okay, so the next term will be 7 cube plus 7. So which is 343 plus 7. So 350.
I find underway, sir.
Okay, so that's the reason I said at the start of this class that you should be having an idea of the squares and cubes of numbers.
Sir.
Okay. Yeah, tell me,
So I
man.
find underway, sir. Common
tell me what is it?
double common difference.
Okay, this is 8. Sorry, this is 20. This is
This is
38.
38.
This is
62,
62. And this is
97,
97.
92.
92.
92.
Yeah.
So again
92.
820. Again 820. Sir,
This
again
is
820.
20
820.
and 38. Kada?
20 and
30. 18.
18. Yeah, this is
24.
okay. This is
30.
30. Okay,
6
so
multiple,
plus
sir.
6. Plus 6. Plus 6. So next should be plus 6.
98, sir.
98. 98 plus 222.
350.
Perfect. So as a one logic involved, but yes. But we need to take double difference. Okay, when you can identify that these numbers are near to some cubes, you can directly find the answer. Kada? Yes or no? If I look at numbers 2, 10, 30, 68, 130, 222, they are numbers near to cubes. Okay, so when you can identify that, you can get the answer in the first instance. Clear? అంటే నేను మీరు చెప్పింది ఇప్పుడు నేను తప్పు అనట్లేదు. ఓకే, దట్స్ ఆల్సో వన్ ఆఫ్ ద మెథడ్స్ టు గెట్ ద ఆన్సర్. బట్ ఎస్, ఎక్కువ టైం తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, దట్స్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ ట్రైయింగ్ టు సే. ఇట్ మైట్ టేక్ సమ్ ఎక్స్ట్రా. సో ద ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ 350. నౌ మూవింగ్ అహెడ్. 98 plus 222 is not 350. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay. This is not 98.
28.
Okay, this will be 92 plus 36. Sorry, this is not 98. My bad. So this will be how much? 8 and 9 plus
120.
128. Sorry, this will be
2 plus
128.
128.
128 plus 222 is 350. Perfect. Now my bad. Calculation mistake. I got my answer. What do you think is the answer? 128. Perfect. I guess it should be 2 power 8, isn't it? Sorry, 2 power 7.
7, sir.
Okay. Now first identify what are this. So 49 is nothing but 7 square. 216 is nothing but 6 cube. 625 can be written as 25 square or 5 power 4. Okay, so 7, the base. So we have two parts here. This is base and we have an exponent. If you observe, okay, the base is decreasing by 1. Okay, and the exponent is increasing by 1. Okay, so let me assume this logic. Now first చూడగానే, okay, I don't know what this answer is. 2 power 7. Let's see. Okay, the base is decreasing by 1 and the exponent is increasing by 1. Now we have 1024 kada. So if I assume this logic to be true, then this number should be 4 power 5. Is 4 power 5 1024?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what I have assumed is correct. Okay, then the next number should be 3 power 6. Is 3 power 6 729? Yes. Okay, so the next number should be 2 power 7. Isn't it? So 2 power 7 is 2 cube into 2. So 2 cube is 8, 8 square is 64, 64 into 2, 128. So the answer for this question should be 128. So that is the logic involved here, guys. Any doubts? Quick responses, please. Okay. Yeah. So series lo assume one logic and please remember one thing, the logic should be consistent throughout the series. Yeah, we have a next question. Please don't disclose the answers. So you find calendars and series topic is interesting. Then what about cubes? Cubes in this Emma? Yeah, series is interesting. చెప్తున్నాం కదా, the challenge with series question is we might lost the note of time. మనం టైం మనకు తెలియదు సిరీస్ క్వశ్చన్ లో ఎంత ఫాస్ట్ గా అయిపోతుంది అంటే అంత ఫాస్ట్ గా అయిపోతుంది. Okay, so it's already 30 seconds. Can you feel that? Okay. Yeah. So we have the numbers 8, 4.5, 5.5, 13, 56. Four 4.5, 5.5, 13, and 56. Now, what could be the logic? What could be the logic? Now, from 8, how can you get 4.5 here? How did we get 4.5? Can someone tell me?
Minus 3.5.
Minus 3.5. Otherwise, other than that? Okay,
Into 0.5 plus 1, sir.
By
into
2 plus 0.5.
no, by 2
Into
plus
0.
1 or by 2? By 2 plus 0.5.
by 2.
Into
No.
0.5 plus 0.5.
8 by 2, or I can also write this 4 plus 0.5. Okay, so I can write this as 8 into 0.5 plus 0.5. This is 4.5, isn't it? Yes? Yes or no? Now, how can you write 5.5? I can write this as 4.5 into 1 plus 1. How can you write 13? The idea I got is here. Okay, how? Now, I didn't get the idea here, but I got the idea by looking at this term. 5.5. 5.5 into 2 is 11. Okay, plus 2 is 13. So I have applied the same logic for 8, 4.5, 4.5, and 5. Okay, so 5.5 into 2, okay, plus 2. Now 13 into 3. What is the value of 13 into 3?
39.
Or wait. Okay, sorry. So here the values are half, 1, 2. So point half, 1 and 2. What will be the next multiplying number?
4.
4. Okay. So what is 13 into 4 plus 4? 13 4 is 52,
56,
52
sir.
plus 4, 56. Consistent. Okay. So what will be the next number? 56 into 8 plus 8, isn't it? So what is 56 into 8 plus 8?
456, sir.
448.
456.
448, isn't it? 448 plus 8, 456. So the answer should be 456. Clear, guys? Did you understand the logic? Yes or no? Quick responses. Into
Yes, sir.
half plus half plus 4. So the next number will be into 8 plus 8. Okay. Now, moving ahead. So we have so 243, 5, 81, 15, 27.
Into 3, sir.
1 minute. 27, then 45 and 9. So 135, 135, 135 unanimous answer. Okay. So 243 and 5 and 5 and 81. 81 15, 15 27, 27 45, 45 9. I cannot get any logic here. Now what I will be doing is I will be taking consecutive terms. Okay. So
Sir,
240. Yeah, tell me, ma.
5 into 3, 15, sir. And 15 into 3, 45. 45 into 3, 135.
15, 15 into 3 is 45. Okay, and 45 into 3 is 135. So this is how you got the answer. But we also have to make sure that 243, 81, 27, and 9 also has some, yeah, also has some relation common between them. Either logic kundal kada. Because why do we have these 4 numbers? So
In
243
reverse,
by
it
3 is
will be happen, no, sir.
in
Yes, sir.
Into 3 is a 9.
243,
Divided
5
by
into
3.
15, sir. I mean, 5
5
into
into
3,
3 is
15, sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir. 15. 15 into 3, 45, sir.
Yes,
And
45 into
again,
3,
from 9 to
135.
9 into 3, 27, sir. 27 into 3, 81, sir. 81 into 3, 243, sir.
43. But instead 243 and 81. 243 when divided
From-
by 81. Sorry, divided by 3 is 81. 81 divided by 3 is 27. 27 divided by 3 is 9. So we have relation between
Yes, sir. In the
concept.
same way, but
Yeah, in the same way. You are right. I'm not saying
instead
that
of
you are wrong.
dividing, I had done a
You have,
multiplication in reverse sense.
yes. Okay. So alternate terms are having a logic involved between them. So the answer for this question should be 135. Clear? Now moving ahead. Now we need to find missing term of this series. This is somewhat difficult than the previous questions. We'll discuss why. Okay. So I'll give you 30 seconds. Don't disclose your answers. Message me privately. Okay. We have unanimous answer here. I will tell you why this is difficult. Why this model is difficult than the previous model. So the numbers are 128, 64, 32, 16, dash, and 4. Okay. Yes, guys. So 128 divided by 2 is 64. 64 divided by 2 is 32. 32 divided by 2 is 16. So it should be 16 by 2, which is 8. So how many of you have done like this till here? Are we done? If we have done till here, are we done? No, we are not done. Please don't consider, okay, that we are done with the problem. No. What should be an extra step that I have to do?
Sir, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 power 4, 2 power 5.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay,
All
2
are
power
2 powers.
That
8 by
rule
2
should be
also
last,
should be
till
4,
last.
sir.
7, 6, 5, 4. 2 power 4. Okay. Are we done if I determine that this number has 2 power 3?
No, sir. That should be till last.
Yes, we need to check whether the logic is consistent with this number as well. Okay, so last mundu some work ఏముండేది? If we have done till here, we are done. Okay, but we have one more number at the end. So మనం లాజిక్ ఏదైతే అజ్యూమ్ చేసుకున్నామో we have to check whether the logic is consistent throughout or not. So is 8 divided by 2 4? Yes. Or this is 2 power 2. Now the logic which we have assumed is correct. Now I can determine that the answer for this question is 8. So that is one extra step that we need to do in these type of questions. You should also consider the last term. Clear, guys? So this I consider is somewhat time taking than the previous model. So I consider this to be on a higher side than the previous model. Clear? Yeah. Can I move to next question? Yes. Moving ahead. So what are the numbers? 126, 126, 113, 102, 95, 90 dash and 85. Yeah, 87, 87, 87 response. Okay. Now let's find the difference quickly. This is 13. This is 11. This is 7. This is 5. Now tell me, what are these numbers? These are prime numbers or odd numbers?
Prime number, sir.
Prime numbers. Yeah, I received one wrong answer. They are not odd, they are prime numbers. Why aren't they odd numbers?
9 is not in.
9 is not included. Okay, they are prime numbers. When will you call 13? 1 minute. When will you call 13, 11, 7 and 5 as odd? When you have 9 here. Now we do not have 9 here. So 13, 11, 7 and 5 will form a group of prime numbers. Okay. So then the next prime number is 3. Now let me assume that the difference is prime numbers. So 90 minus 3 is 87. Are we done? No. We have to check whether the same logic is consistent between last two terms or not. Okay. So if I consider 87 here, what will be the next prime number? 2. And 87 minus 2 is 85. Isn't it? Now the logic which we have assumed is consistent. I can say that the difference will be prime numbers, and now the answer will be 87. Okay, so one extra step to solve this question. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, moving ahead. So please. Guys, can I have your attention? Can I have your attention?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, whenever you did not find any logic, just find the difference between two consecutive terms. Okay. This is 1. Sorry. 19 minus 20 is minus 1. 27 minus 19 is 8. Okay. Now 0 minus 27 is minus 27. 64 minus 0 is 64. Okay. So what are these? Minus 1, 8, minus 27, 64.
Cubes.
These are odd number cube. It will be minus. So this is, it's an even number cube. It is 2 cube. Okay. Here, this is minus 3 cube. This is 4 cube. Okay. What will
125.
be this? Is it minus 125 or plus 125?
Minus, sir.
Minus. So you will be having minus 5 cube here. So minus 125 plus 64. This will be minus 61. Are we done here? Are we done? No, we are not done yet. Okay. Now if this is minus 125, what should be the difference between these two? Plus 6 cube, isn't it? So 216. Now we have to check if we add 216 to minus 61, are we getting 155 or not? So 216 minus 61. So this is 5 and and the answer for this question should be minus 61. Clear? Quick responses, guys. Did you understand this logic? It is minus 1 cube. Sorry, it will be n cube. If it is an odd number, it is minus. If it's even, it's plus. Yeah.
Sir, if options are given, it would be easier. No, sir?
Yes, it would be easier. Not providing options means I want to understand this logic. I don't want you to go through options now.
Here is a line joining the vertex of a triangle.
When you
The midpoint of the opposite side. Please understand. Why?
okay, when you're writing exam, you can go through options. But in class, I want you to understand the logic. That's the reason I have not given with options.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. are the given numbers? 4, 6,
26, sir.
10, 17, 19, dash, 30, 32, 36.
Circle,
Now,
sir. 2, 4, 7 circles also.
okay. So did we
28.
find, yeah. Did we find any logic? 4, 6, 10, 17, 19, dash, 30, 32, 36? No. Whenever I didn't get any logic, first thing I will do is I will find the difference between two consecutive terms. 2, 4, 7. Again, 2, we do not know this. This is 2 and this is 4. Now by just looking at these differences, what is that you will get? First idea.
247 difference of 3 numbers.
Might repeat, isn't it? By just checking the differences, you can say that 247 might be repeating. Now let us assume that. Okay.
23.
Now what is
23,
19
sir.
plus 4? 23. Okay. Now the difference should be 7, isn't it? This is what we have assumed. So is the difference between 30 and 23 7? Yes. So the logic which you have assumed that 247 is being repeated is consistent throughout this series. So the answer for this question should be 23. Perfect. Yes, can I move to next question, guys?
Yes, sir.
Head. Okay. 30 seconds. So why am I giving you only 30 seconds?
You should spend only 30 seconds for this.
Yeah, because 30 seconds lo you need to identify whether you will get this sum or not. Ante. So that's the reason I have kept the time as 30 seconds. Time management. Perfect. So my classes will be under time constraint only. Okay. So we have 178. Okay. Now the numbers are 664, 332.
Divided by 2 plus 2 cubes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, 664, 332, 340, 170 dash and 89. Now by just looking at 664 and 332, what can you infer? 664
Multiplying
divided
to
by
2.
2. Divided by 2 kada 664 by 2. Yeah. You're saying in reverse, but this is when divided by 2. Okay. From 332, how can we get 340? Plus 8, isn't it? Okay. Or before doing that, okay, 664 by 2 is 332 and 340 by 2 is 170. Okay. So before doing that, I can also consider. So 664 by 2 is 332, 340 by 2 is 170. So I can consider this to be 2 into 89. Isn't it? What is 2 into 89? 178. Now are we done? Are we done here? Are we done?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Because we need to find out how did we get 178 here. Okay. So from 342, how did you get 340? By adding 8. Okay. So will I get 178 by adding 8 to 170? Yes. So 170 plus 8 is 178. Now, okay, we can determine that how we got 178 from 170 as well as 89. And this logic is consistent throughout. So now I can say that the answer will be 178. Quick responses.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, moving ahead. Now coming to the third type of models. So for these questions, I will give you 40 seconds. I got my answer.
One not for wrong, sir.
Okay. Don't disclose. Yes, guys, time's up. So the numbers we have are 12, 13, 25, 38, 63, 104, and 164. Can someone explain what is this series? We have discussed this series, isn't it?
Fibonacci series.
This is a replica of Fibonacci series. Okay. So 12 plus 13, okay, is equal to 25. The first thing when I look at 12, 13, and 25 is 12 plus 13 is 25. You need to identify this. Now, next part is 13 plus 25 38. Yes. Now is 25 plus 38 63. Yes. So what should be the next number? 63 plus 38. Okay, which is 11 and yeah, 101. So it should be 101 here. Are we done? Are we done?
101 plus 63.
Next term we need to check.
Yes. Okay, next time kuda we should be checking that. Okay. Now 101 plus 63, 164. Yes. So that's the logic involved here. So instead of 104, it should be 101. So the wrong term in this series is 104. Now I can confirm that the wrong term in this series is 104. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Quick responses. Okay. Now which is difficult out of these three models? First one, second one, or third one?
Wrong term.
Wrong one, kada. No, I consider this to be difficult. Wrong one. Third model. I personally consider this to be difficult. Okay. Yeah. Seconds. Okay. So 9 is the wrong term. Which 9? First 9 or second 9?
First 9.
First 9. Perfect. Okay. Second 9, let us see. So
Second 9,
4,
sir.
1, 7, again 4, again 9. Okay. Let me write them here. Let me start it from here. So we have 4, 1, 7, 4 again, 9, 9, 13, and 16. Now, can I observe? Any observation?
of three.
Alternate first, third, fifth.
And alternative
Okay.
terms, sir.
Okay, alternative terms. So 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9, and 9 plus 7 is 16. So this looks good. isn't it? 3, 5, and 7 are consecutive odd numbers or prime numbers. We don't know that, but 3, 5, and 7. This looks good. Now coming here. So 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9, and 9 plus 4 is 13, isn't it? Now, do we have any logic? Why did I get 3, 2, and 4 here? No. Instead of that, I can say that there is some wrong here. Okay. So instead, if I assume that the difference is constant, for example, 10 plus 3, what is that? 10. And 10 plus 3 is 13. So if I say that instead of 9, if I have 10, then I can say that the difference between all these alternate terms is 3, isn't it? Otherwise, it is 3 plus 2 plus 4. Okay, which is logicless. So I can say that the number that should have been here is 10, not 9. So the incorrect term is 9. So instead of 9, we should have 10. So how many of you solve this?
Sir, 13 కూడా ఉండొచ్చు కదా సార్.
Sir,
Okay.
13 కూడా
సార్
ఉండదు.
6 కూడా ఉండొచ్చు కదా సార్.
How can it be 13? So if this is plus 3, if this is plus 2, okay.
ఇందాక
Why don't
For
you take it
example,
as plus one for
Sir,
last one?
for
Sir,
example, 4, 7, 9, 13. Okay. Now tell me, 4 plus 3 is 7.
Sir, 2 into 2 plus 0 is 4, sir.
Okay, and this can
2
be
into
2.
2 into
1
2
minute.
plus 1. 2
And
into
this
3
can also be 1, isn't it? 3, 2, 1. Isn't it? Yeah, it can also be 13. Okay. So this has more than one answer. Yeah, any other logic?
Sir, 2 into 2 plus 0, 2 into 3 plus 1, 2 into 4 plus 2, 2 into 4 plus 1.
Okay, so in that case, what will be the wrong number?
13.
Incorrect number then. 2
13.
and
Sir,
plus 1,
difference.
13.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me, ma.
డిఫరెన్స్ చూసుకోవచ్చు సార్. -3 6 3 -3 0 మళ్ళీ రిపీటెడ్ అవుతాయి సార్ 0 నుంచి.
Okay, this is 3, this is
-3
-6,
-3 సార్.
-6.
ఫస్ట్
Okay,
వన్
this is
-3
-3,
6
-6, then 3.
6 సార్ +6
Oh, sorry, +6 -3. Okay.
+3 సార్ +3.
4 minus 3 kada, 4 minus 7 kada, it should be -3.
yes sir.
Okay, so 9 minus 4 is
7 -4 no sir, +3 వస్తుంది.
ma, then it should be 4 minus 1 kada, it should be +3. So here are you
Sir, 4 minus
considering
1 3 sir.
1 minus 4 is -3, 7 minus 1 is 6, 4 minus 7 is -3.
Okay sir.
Okay, 9 minus 4
Okay,
is
sir.
5. Okay, again we have 9 minus 9, which is
0 sir.
0. Okay,
From
13
there.
minus 9, again 4. Okay, and this is 3. ఎక్కడ order లేదు కదా. Yeah, I do agree that the wrong number can be either 9 or 13. It can be +3 constant or +3 +2 +1. Yeah, so it can be 9 or 13. So instead of 13, it would be how much?
10, sir.
Isn't it? Yeah, 10. Okay, so we have two answers, two possible answers for this question. Okay, sorry. So, this one.
5, 13, 5. Five, 3, 3, 5, 13, 3.
So 2, 5, 8, 13, 20. Okay, let me start from here. We have 2, 5, 8, 13, 26, 29, 80, 61, 163. Yeah. Any answers? Any answers, guys?
26.
So 61. Let's see. So did you get any logic? Did you understand any logic here? Okay.
First term and second alternative 3 plus 2.
Okay, alternate numbers. Okay, 2, 5, 8, 26, 29, 80, 61, 163. Okay, so if you observe, this is increasing, 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 increased, and again decreased. Okay, so I can say that it is not completely increasing series, isn't it? Now let us find to have a relation between the alternate numbers. కదా ఇంక్రీజ్ అయితే డిక్రీజ్ అయిందంటే డైరెక్ట్ రిలేషన్ ఏం లేదు. నౌ 2 and 8, 8 and 26, 26 and 8. How can you get 8 from 2? Or
2 plus 2
Plus 6 or into 4, sir.
okay,
plus 2.
you will be getting many possibilities, but when I look at 8 and 26, how can you get 26 from 8?
Into 3 plus 2, sir.
Into 3 plus 2. So I started my problem here. 8 and 26. So 8 into 3 plus 2 is 26. So I will apply same logic here. Will I get the same? Yes, 6 plus 2.
Yes, sir.
So 26 into 80. Perfect. Okay. So 26 into 3 is 78. 73, 78 plus 2 is 80. Okay. Now the next number should be 82 into
242.
3 plus 2, which is 242. So now I can say, sorry, I have identified that 163 is a wrong number. Are we done?
No, sir. Another
No,
set of
any
alternative numbers
Okay,
also.
so we have some more numbers 5, 13, 29 and 61. Kada వీటి మధ్య కూడా we need to determine some logic. So what is that?
Into 2 plus 3.
Into 2 plus 3. Yeah? So 5 into 2 is 10.
5.
Okay. Plus 3. Okay. 13 into 2 is 26. Perfect. 26 plus 3 is. So 13 into 2 plus 3. Okay. What is 29 into 2? 29 into 2 is 58. 58 plus 3 is 61. So now
I have found another logic, sir.
Yeah, tell me, ma.
5 plus 8 for 1. 13 plus 8 into 2.
13 plus
8 into 2.
okay.
29 plus 8 into
8 into 3. Oh, then
8 into
61.
4.
8 into 4. 29 plus 32. Okay. Okay. So 8 into 1, 8 into 2, 8 into 2 square. Fine. But I can say that 15, 13, 29 and 61 follow one logic. 2, 8, 26, 80 and this 242 follow one logic. So now I can say for sure that 163 is the wrong number and it should be 242 instead. Clear? Yes, guys.
sir.
Any doubts? Quick responses. Quick responses, please. No doubts. Okay. Now, what is the wrong number in this series? You have 40 seconds. Okay, we got our answers. Fine. Okay, let me try this. Okay, we have two answers. 14, 28, 34, 64, 68, and 136, isn't it? Now let me what can we observe?
14, sir.
14 into 2 is
Wrong.
28. 1 minute, 1 minute. My internet connection is not stable. Okay.
The alternate number check, sir.
14 into 2 is 28. Okay. And one
Plus
more
4
thing.
and double, sir.
Okay. 68 into 2 is 136. 68 into 2 is 136. I believe. Okay. So this is 14 into 2. This is 68 into 2. Okay. So this should be either 34 into 2 or this should be 32. This is my first observation. Okay, either the incorrect number can be either 34 or 64. Okay, now let's see. Now how did we get 14 from 10? By adding 4. Now how did I get 64 from 68 from 64? Plus 4. Okay, and here, so I think 64 is correctly placed, whereas the number here should be 28 plus 4. So if this is 32, is the logic consistent? Yes, 32 into 2. Perfect. So the incorrect number should be 34. Okay, it is not 64. Yeah, tell me, ma.
I take an alternate.
Yeah, tell me your alternative method.
Sir, 10, 28.
Okay, 10, 28.
Into 2 plus 8.
Into 2
Into
plus
2
8.
plus 8, sir.
Okay, into 2 plus 8. Okay, and is 64 into 2 is 128 plus 8. Perfect. So you can write 136 as 64 into 2 plus 8. Great. Now,
34 into 2, 68, sir.
34 into 2 is 68.
68. So 34 by 2 should be the second term, sir. So
Okay.
14 is wrong and 17 should be the answer.
14 should be wrong and 17 should be the answer. Huh?
Sir, in this point of this check.
Okay. So, yeah, this can be either 17 or then it can be if you consider separately. See, my logic is simple here. If I consider 14, 34 and 68, for example, can I definitely say which is incorrect number? No, because I will tell you this can be either 14 plus 20 is 34. If I observe that logic, so it should be 34 plus 20. It can be 54 as well. So when you are given with
It
three
is
numbers,
not applicable to all numbers, no, sir.
see, when I give you three numbers, 14, 34 and 68. Okay, can you tell me which is incorrect? For sure. No, if I'm in
32,
your
sir.
position, I cannot tell you. Why? Because this is plus 20 and this number can also be incorrect when I take 34 plus 20. Okay, this is one logic. Or you are telling me that 34 into 2 is 68. So it should be 17. This is also possible.
14 into 2 plus 6.
And 14 into 2 is 28. Then
28
it should be
plus 6.
it should be 28 into 2.
Then multiple answers are.
That's what I'm saying. You will be having multiple answers. Do we have a unique answer if you consider this logic? If you consider this logic, do we have a unique answer?
No.
No. Then your logic is inconsistent. Then if I consider this logic, do we have a unique answer? Yes. 34 is the
Given multiple answers.
Amma, మీరు తీసుకున్న లాజిక్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పండి. ఇఫ్ ఐ గివ్ యూ 3 numbers 14, 34 and 68. If I ask you what is incorrect, can you tell me for sure that this number is incorrect? ఖచ్చితంగా చెప్పగలరా? either 14 or 34 or 68. ఎందుకంటే మనకి లాజిక్ ఎప్పుడు మోర్ దాన్ 3 numbers ఉంటేనే వీ కెన్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అ లాజిక్. Okay, so if you consider 14, 38 and 60, 14, 34 and 68, you cannot say which is an incorrect number. మీరు చెప్పలేరు కదా, because we cannot establish the definite logic. Yes or no? Quick responses. So ఈ కేసులో I cannot have a incorrect number for sure. But whereas if I consider this, I can say that 34 is incorrect. So I will be going with this method. నేను మీరు తప్పు అనట్లేదు, బట్ 3 numbers ఇచ్చి ఓకే if they ask you to pick the incorrect number, you cannot. ఇంకో నెంబర్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇక్కడ 136 ఉన్నది అనుకోండి. If you have 136 in this series, then I can say that 14 is wrong. Okay, and if you have another, like for example 88 here, then I can say 68 is wrong. But given with these 3 numbers, I cannot identify the incorrect term. But did you get the logic? అర్థమైందా, అర్థం కాలేదా? Quick response.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay, moving ahead. అంటే నేను ఎందుకు ఇంత చెప్తున్నానంటే యూ షుడ్ నాట్ రిపీట్ ద సేమ్ మిస్టేక్ ఇన్ ద ఎగ్జామ్ అంతే. No. See, do I really went through options for the previous question? No. But I can say for sure that 34 is incorrect. I won't go with any other option. If the options are 14, okay. So what will you have in options, Nana? Options లో కూడా ఇవే ఉంటాయి. 14, 34, 64, 68 ఇవే ఉంటాయి ఆప్షన్స్ లో. We are not asked to find different number. We are asked to find the incorrect number out of this. So options లో కూడా ఇవే numbers ఉంటాయి. Aditya, are you getting it? నీకు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ కు ఆప్షన్స్ ఇవ్వాలనుకో ఏమి ఇస్తారు? ఇట్ విల్ బి 4, 11, 37 or 771. Then how does it matter whether you have options or not? అదే అంటున్నాను అన్నది we cannot definitely establish. Aditya, tell me one thing. If I give you 14, 38 and 14, 34 and 68. Okay, what is the incorrect term in this? Just tell me for sure that 14 will be incorrect, then I will agree. Okay. Yeah, coming to this question. Any answers? Okay, one response. We have 2 different answers. Aditya, did you get my point?
$770.
So if the options are 14, 34, 68, I will go with 34. Yeah, clear? Thank you. Okay. So ఇలాంటి మిస్టేక్స్ చేయొద్దు ఎగ్జామ్ లో, అంతే.
771 wrongs.
Okay. Yeah, clear. Now the given numbers are 2, 4, 11, 37, 151, 771, 4633. Okay, so what can we observe here?
2 into 1 plus 2 into 1 plus 2,
Okay,
sir.
so I will go with, because 2, 4 నేను కన్సిడర్ చేయను, ఎందుకంటే ఇట్ కెన్ బి 2 into 2 or 2 square. I will not be, ఎందుకంటే నేను ఈ రెండు తీసుకున్నాను అనుకోండి, if I consider 2 and 4, I will be getting more possibilities. So I will not start with that. I will be starting with, okay, 4 and 11. How can I get 11 from 4? 4 into 2 plus 3. Okay, how can I get 37 from 11? 11 into 3 plus 4. So again, how can I get, now I have realized one pattern. Into 2 plus 3, into 3 plus 1. For this, so this this number is increasing by 1 and this number is increasing by 1. Now into 4 plus 5, 151. 37 into 4. Can someone help me with calculation? 28.
Sir, it's
150.
153.
28, 148, isn't it? So it should be 150,
153.
148 plus 5, 153. Okay, so this might be incorrect. We are not sure yet. Okay, now I will check for 771 and 4633. So this should be 771 into how much? 6 plus 7, isn't it? Because here we have assumed a logic.
Not 6, no, sir. 7, sir.
Into 6 plus 7 kada.
771 into 7 plus. Yes, sir. Yes,
Into
sir.
7, into 6 kada. Ikkada
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 6 only, sir. Yes.
6. So this will be 6, 42, 4, 42,
Is correct,
4,
sir.
6 plus 7. Yes. So the logic which we have assumed is correct. So now I can say that 151 is wrong. So instead we should have 153. Okay. Now if we have 153, then 153, what is 153 into 5 plus 6?
771.
This is 771. Now I can say that the is correct and 151 should be the wrong answer. Instead, the answer should be 153. So that is how I will be solving these questions. Clear? Any doubts? Quick responses, guys. Quick responses, please. Yeah. So we have discussed, so far we have discussed all the models with respect to numerical series. The 3 models which we have discussed at the start. Isn't it? Okay. So we are done with numeric series. Now tell me, numeric series easier, alphabetical series easier?
Numeric.
Numeric. I consider alpha easy. Okay. If I get a numeric question from numeric logic, sorry, numerical series, I may or may not attempt that question. Okay. Then attempt cheste chestanu, otherwise I won't. But if I get a question from alphabetical series, I make sure to attempt it.
Sir, answer 771 ichar, sir.
Okay, this is wrong, ma. It should be 153. Okay. So by it might be by mistake. Okay. Yeah. 151 is wrong. Perfect. Now, how will you proceed with these type of questions?
By giving numbers to the alphabets. Oh, sir.
Oh, sir.
Alternative.
Oh, isn't it?
Sir, numbers, sir. Giving numbers to alphabets.
Perfect. Now, if I have to solve this question, I will be giving numbers to all these 26 alphabets. Endukante, okay, our brain is much more trained, okay, to find the difference between numbers rather than alphabets, isn't it? If I ask you what is b minus a, okay, so and 4 minus 1, which is easy? This is easy, isn't it? The first thing I will do is I will write the alphabets from from A to Z, and I will give them respective numbers 1, 2, 3, starting from A to 26 till Z. Okay, so when I go to any exam, whether it can be a government SSC or bank PO, we will be having 1 or 2 minutes. We'll be given rough sheets and we'll be having 1 or 2 minutes before start of the exam, isn't it? I will make this table then, so that if I get any question from series, I won't be wasting time during my exam. Okay, you can also do that. Now let us quickly convert these to numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. So what are these? Oh, sorry. Oh, the class is still 10:45, isn't it? Sorry, my bad. Yeah. Sorry guys, I didn't check time. Thank you for reminding me. Okay.
No problem.
Yeah. So the next number will be 15. So that's what happens in series. Okay. So you don't realize time. Okay. So we'll stop this session here. So sorry guys. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So thank you guys. Yeah. How is this? How is today's session? How is series? Did you enjoy this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So yeah, see you guys in the next session. Okay. Perfect.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me, ma.
sir, అది ఇందాక
tomorrow
4174
class there, sir.
అమ్మా ఓకే ఇప్పుడు రెస్ట్ తీసుకోండి విల్ డిస్కస్ దిస్ మీ డౌట్ నోట్ చేసుకోండి విల్ డిస్కస్ దట్ నో ఇష్యూస్
ఓకే
ఓకే
Sir, tomorrow